it is.
53 balls.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to some Skull Bingo, the happy hour broadcast. We got the first game of Lucky 4 Bingo coming up, so definitely getting rolled. We got a lot of chances at some great jackpots in this next game, so definitely get some chances at them. But of course, I'm one of your co-hosts, John, and this is the other co-host,
Will.
And we are live right now on PilotTV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and on the Twitch app too. Our channel name on both of those places is MegaSota, so be sure to check us out on there and leave a comment. We will send you out a little bit of Pilot Games luck, but we are rolling on this game. It doesn't look like we have a chance at the Mega Jackpot anymore, going right past it, but Rockets is getting a pretty nice chance at the Major. And another person too. Okay, let's see, 2 balls away. We can still get the mini jackpot, 3 balls away. We got to be perfect now though. Oh man, falling out of the race. That's okay though. We got Rockets boosting up into first place as well as TME. Both of them only 1 ball away from this must-go prize of $4. And there it is. It's Lover over at American Legion Spicer taken away. And we got 2, 11, 63, and 71 for your 4 lucky numbers tonight. So definitely getting rolled into games number 2 and 11. Those will be the 2 lucky games for tonight's Skull Bingo. But, of course, we have been installing a lot of those brand new Pilot TVs to a lot of new locations. We're going to shout out a couple of those locations real quick right now.
Oh, yeah, we just installed those shiny new Pilot TVs over at Municipal Liquor Store Moose Lake, Sidewinders, Polar Bar, as well as Roddy's Bar. So congratulations to all those locations getting those shiny new Pilot TVs. And we wish you guys a little bit of extra luck in these 23 games of Skull Bingo.
Awesome stuff. Definitely a huge shout out to you guys. Hopefully you're enjoying them. But you guys might have been seeing a few jackpots go out yesterday on those TVs. And you would be correct in assuming that, you know, you would probably trust your vision on that one because
Yeah.
we did give out a few jackpots. It was pretty awesome. But of course, they added to the total of the week and for season 12. Right now, we're at 25 jackpots for the rolling week and 128 jackpots for all of season 12. It's been some awesome stuff so far, so definitely let's keep it going. Let's get some more jackpots out tonight. But the jackpot winners from yesterday, it was DD and TL starting off the night with a line jackpot from Skull Bingo, the very first game of it actually. And they won over at Rivers Bend Bar and Grill, winning over $969. Nice job to you, DD and TL. Up next, it was Mama Dukes over at Mama T's Castle Tap, taking away $994. Definitely not too shabby over at Mama T's Castle Tap. Nice job, Mama Dukes. But then the last jackpot winner winning during that TwinsWinsDay, it was Simo over at VFW Hoyt Lakes, taking away $1,222 on that game of Fishing Derby. Nice job to you, Simo. But of course, we do only have about 2 minutes left to try and get a chance at the jackpots for this next game of Skull Bingo. And I'll let you guys know what all the prizes are at really quick, just to, so we have a little heads up going into it. We have the line prize starting things off at $50 and 10 balls or less to win. We have the large frame jackpot looking crazy. It's at $8,750, available in 43 balls or less to win. But definitely the highlight of tonight is going to be that coverall jackpot. It's at $63,000 and 50 balls or less to win. Definitely looking pretty crazy. Get enrolled, try and get a chance at some of these jackpots. But, of course, we do have some new E-Tab games coming out recently, and we just released a brand new one.
Oh, yeah, and it's called Lots of Loons. You can check out the Loons bonus and try to win the biggest prizes. And obviously, there's a lot of loons in it, and, loons are pretty cool. Yeah, definitely want to check that out. If you want to see a preview of that, you can go check out our Facebook page. You just got to search up Pilot Games, and you'll see our logo. That way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and so much more, including previews of those E-Tabs when they're about to release. You can also click on the website link on our Facebook page to see our link tree. There's links to bar locations, all of our social media, and so much more.
Awesome stuff. Definitely check us out on Facebook and all of our other pages. We got a lot of awesome stuff that we post on there, so stay in the know with Pilot Games. But we do only have about 30 seconds left to get enrolled, so definitely get on that. In the meantime, we have a little bit of a weekly/daily bingo schedule to get in for you guys. And we start off every day of Pilot Games with some Twins Bingo, the 25-cent edition. We play it from 12 to 1 p.m. And during that time, you can get a jackpot. It's always at 52 balls or less to win. So definitely try and get in for the Twins Bingo 25-cent cards. But right afterwards, from 1 to 4 p.m., we have the Jackpot Hunter 25-cent cards, and always a lot of nice prizes during this time. That minor jackpot is always really cool, too, because it actually clicks up in ball count every $50 increment, so it's pretty crazy stuff. It caps off at 64 balls at $150, so it goes out a pretty decent amount during that 1 to 4 time slot. So definitely stay tuned to that one and try and get some chances at some of those minor jackpots. But of course, right after that, from 4 to 6 p.m., we got what we're doing right now.
Oh, yeah, and that is that happy hour stream. We start off with that first game of Lucky 4 Bingo at 4 o'clock. Sadly, we missed that mega jackpot. That was at $27,576. But not to worry, after these 23 games of Skull Bingo, you guys will be getting a second shot at that at 6 o'clock. But during these 23 games of Skull Bingo, you guys will be going after that line prize that started off the day at $50. You guys can take that home in 10 balls or less. It was just at $152, but just clicked over to a $9 must-go. That large frame prize started off the day at $8,750. It's still at $8,000 for you guys, and that and that coverall prize is starting off at $63,141. Definitely want to make sure you guys are paying attention in these games because these ones are going to go by super quickly. But right after these 23 games of Skull Bingo and that last game of Lucky 4 Bingo, you guys will be getting 4 hours uninterrupted, going from 6 all the way till 10 o'clock of some more Skull Bingo. So if any of these prizes manage to slip through these 23 games, you guys will be getting a bunch of time to be going after them a little bit more. a little bit more time for that line prize. You guys can take that home in 10 balls or less. That large frame prize, you guys can take home in 43 balls or less. And that coverall prize, you guys can take home in 50 balls or less, no matter what those jackpot amounts are at.
Yeah, definitely looking pretty good for tonight, so definitely get into some more Skull Bingo after we get some jackpots tonight during happy hour. But of course, during that time, normally, we have a couple PGL nights kind of scattered throughout the week. The first one, of course, is the biggest gaming night of the week. It's MegaSota Game Night. It starts at 6:40 like it does every single Tuesday. Got a lot of awesome PGL games happening during that time, so definitely come out and try your hand at some of them. But at the end of the night, we have a Jackpot Jungle finale. It's a lot of fun. It's the $1 edition since it's MegaSota Game Night. Got to go big or go home. On the coverall jackpot, though, in that game, in 54 balls or less to win, you could get $28,000 before anyone even gets enrolled into the game, and it will definitely end up looking a little bit bigger than that after we get everybody all enrolled. But we do have a winner on the large frame. We got Winner Biggs over at Broadway Pizza and Retired Lad over at Boudreaux's Bar. Both of them splitting up the large frame. Nice job to the both of you. Oh, and then we got another winner on the coverall. It's Jesse over at The Great Escape, taking it away and taking $23 along with a nice job to Jesse. But of course, after MegaSota Game Night, there must come a TwinsWinsDay every single Wednesday from 7 to 9. It's always a lot of fun. Definitely some great PGL tournament games during this time, including the high and low tournament games, which are always really cool. It's when the biggest loser wins the same prize as the biggest winner. It's some pretty cool stuff. Definitely recommend trying your hand at that one too. But of course, at the end of the night, instead of a Jackpot Jungle finale, we are now going to have 2 extra games of Wipeout Blackout to get into. It's going to be some super cool stuff. Definitely check it out. It's a lot of fun. We just had it last night, so definitely some cool stuff going on with our PGL nights. But we actually, before I go on from the PGL nights, we had a ton of shakeups in the standings.
Oh,
so
yeah.
definitely we're going to have some crazy stuff to go into later. But we do have some national days to get into after those PGL specialty nights, and we actually got some pretty cool ones today.
Oh, yeah, and starting us off, it's a pretty fun one. It is Global Kinetic Sand Day. Every year on August 11th, Global Kinetic Sand Day, trademarked day, celebrates the magically fun sand that is so oddly satisfying you can't put it down. Squish, mix, slice, and mold kinetic sand in any shape you want. The creative possibilities are endless. Made of natural sand, you can feel the flow through your fingers, almost like real sand, but without the mess. Definitely a really fun one. I remember when there was almost a kind of like an alternative. It was like a moon sand.
Oh,
and I used to play
yep.
with that all the time.
Yep.
I never got any of it personally, but actually, someone who works here, Nick, he used to have some.
Oh.
And I used to hang out over at his house and just play with their kinetic sand.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I had a little bit of moon sand back in the day.
Oh, yeah,
it was some pretty fun stuff. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It was pretty cool. It was very satisfying because it was really like advertised. It wasn't really dirty like sand. It didn't really stick to you either.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool. I definitely liked
nice.
it. Yeah.
And you really could like mold a lot of different like cool shapes with it. Do you remember that stuff that was like kind of like that, but it was like it was almost like more of like a gel bead kind of like material.
Oh, yeah. And it was kind of like, it was like wet in a weird way, but it was like, no, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I never had that. I don't think I even ever really like messed with it unless it was at school maybe one time.
Yeah.
But, I do get what you're talking about. It's like kind of like gelatinous in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really interesting. I remember it was advertised too, almost like the same time that moon sand was
It kind of
advertising.
reminded me of like chia, like seeds, like wet chia seeds, you know what I'm saying?
It really was like that.
Here, let me see. I feel like gelatinous might bring something up.
I feel like it would.
Moon sand. Let's take a look. Gelatinous moon sand. Just like like weird moon conspiracies.
Yeah, it really is.
That's so funny. Let's see.
Do you remember that? Sometimes the moon makes me remember that weird like bushes. I don't remember if it was a Bush's baked bean. It was like some random bean commercial of those astronauts on the moon.
I'm not too sure.
And they were like, there was like a rock monster, and it like took out all the astronauts, and then like one gets away and hides behind a rock, and then like common fart joke.
Yeah.
And then the monster finds him.
Oh, that's really funny. Yeah, that's definitely
It's like
Bush.
a weird classic.
Yeah, I totally get that. I think one of my favorite commercials from back then was the What berries and cream?
Oh,
Skittles commercial.
yeah, that
Or
was
is that
classic.
weird dude was like berries and cream,
Yeah.
berries and cream. He like did this little weird pilgrim dance.
Oh, yeah.
It's so funny to me. Oh man, they had a lot of classic commercials back
Oh,
then.
yeah. Remember the Zoop House commercial?
The Zoop House.
Zoop House, the plates, rivet.
Oh,
Zoop
yeah,
House.
yeah. The animal plates.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about now. No, those were pretty fun. Those were funny too.
Oh, yeah.
I always like the Lego ones where it was like the Lego man was like, hey,
Oh,
like
yeah.
a Lego man is falling in the Lego City River.
Oh, yeah.
Those were always really funny to me. But hey, happy Global Kinetic Sand Day. Definitely a lot of nostalgia attached to that, whether, your kids were playing with it or
Oh, yeah.
you were a kid playing with it. So definitely some cool stuff on this day. But up next for our second national day, it is National Raspberry Bomb Day. National Raspberry Bomb Day on August 11th recognizes a tantalizing frozen dessert. A raspberry bomb creates a beautiful finale to any summer meal. The dessert will be the centerpiece of your meal and tastes delicious too. So that'll be some cool stuff. I'm not too sure if I'm familiar with it. I'll have to take a look. But we do have a winner on the large frame.
Oh, yeah, we got that large frame going out to P&H over at Kim's Saloon and Grill.
Oh.
Taking them $14. Good job to P&H.
Interesting. So it's, yeah, I've had it, but like not prepared like a dish like this. But we do have a winner. We got Jesse over at Great Escape taking away the coverall. Nice job to you, Jesse. So it's a traditional French dessert made with ice cream or sherbet and a mixture of custard and fruit. Okay. So, I mean, like, that's pretty simple. Like, maybe it's the way they prepare it that, okay,
Yeah.
so it's kind of like almost a little, like, tart, like a little cheesecake thing.
Why does it remind me of those, like, specialty cakes? where
Yeah, literally, like that were advertised. Oh
or
my
you
gosh.
get, like, the baseball and then they have, like, all
those
these.
always look so like weirdly nasty to me for some reason.
Really?
Like, I don't know. They never looked. They
They
looked,
looked weirdly not like cake at all.
Yeah, exactly.
But it wasn't like the movement that we have now where it was like, is it cake? But it
Yeah.
was more like, is that food?
Yeah, exactly. It looked like they made it out of Play-Doh or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They made it out of the moon sand.
Exactly. It did look like moon sand low key. No, but this raspberry bomb stuff, it looks pretty good.
I really like it in that like angel food cake kind of like pan. That
This
looks
looks
really
cool.
good.
Yeah, like there's one with like a raspberry glaze on it with like maybe like little coconut or like nuts like kind of
Yeah.
on the side of it. That looks pretty good.
Anything with raspberry, I'm always all game for.
Yeah, 100%. It looks like this is a pretty like you can do whatever you
That
want
one
with
had
the
an
dish.
almond meringue on it.
Wow, this one looks like a watermelon.
Like the one in that cake.
Yeah, literally.
These are just the specialty cakes.
For real. This is fun. This is a pretty cool dessert. I feel like you can really do whatever you want with it. It looks like.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Looks like it's really just kind of bound by the ingredients, and then you can go crazy with it from there. That's pretty cool though.
What is like? So is a bomb? What is a BOMBE?
I don't know if it's Bomba or like bomb.
Bomb
Boom. The boom.
pronunciation. Oh, it's always the video.
For real, it's like Bomba. What is it? Bomb.
Bomb.
Okay, so it's bomb.
Yeah.
Looks like there's no E. Interesting. So the E is
Bam.
just silent. Because it's spelled BOMBE.
Yeah.
For those of you that aren't looking at the word right now.
Yeah.
But that's pretty funny though. So it's just bomb, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I was wondering if it might have been Bomba, but yeah, it's just bomb. That's
Oh yeah.
funny.
Look at that's what all these cakes look like.
Oh yeah, so they do just straight up look like bombs.
So wait, are those specialty cakes that you ordered? Those were all bombs.
Yeah, technically they were
Hold
bombs.
on.
That's
Second.
hilarious. That's super funny. I don't know if they were technically, because these are made with like custard and crap and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if those like little cheap cakes. French delicacies.
Yeah.
Unknowns to us. That would have been so funny.
It was just like Americanized version.
For real. But we do have a winner. We got G's over at Howie's Corner Bar taking away the line. Nice job to you, G's. But yeah, I would totally try raspberry bomb cake.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Yeah, 100%. So, happy National Raspberry Bomb Day. Definitely a good one to celebrate. But up next, we do have another national day.
Oh yeah, and this one is National Sons and Daughters Day. National Sons and Daughters Day on August 11th brings parents and their children together for quality time. On this day, be with the joys of your life. Yeah, definitely an awesome holiday. Maybe take some time, go out and get like a meal with your family or something. That'd probably be a pretty fun idea.
Yeah,
Maybe get 'em,
100%.
and if they're of age, get them some drinks.
Oh yeah, 100%. I can definitely see that. But yeah, National Sons and Daughters Day, definitely some cool stuff. Yeah, so happy National Sons and Daughters Day, everybody. But up next, we got National Presidential Joke Day. This day is observed annually on August 11th, and with the current political climate, I feel like it's not a great idea to joke about any president in the past 20 years.
Yeah, that's why we just look up that's why we just find like old ones.
Oh,
like,
true. We can totally
yeah.
do that. Oh man, I don't know. I feel like it's pretty easy to hit a nerve with some of these. Let's see. Old presidential jokes. Let's take a look. Old president jokes. Let's do it. Presidential jokes. Okay, so 17 sick presidential burns to steal on National Presidential Jokes Day.
all right.
Okay. Oh no, I already see Ronald Reagan. Oh man, no, that's not. I can't just skip past him. Okay. So, wait. So there's a Jimmy Carter one. Oh. So it's. Okay, good. It's them telling jokes. Okay. This makes it a lot easier to traverse.
Oh yeah.
But of course, we do have a large frame winner. We got Brioon over at Shooter Saloon and Eatery taking it away. Nice job to you, Brioon. And then we got Bradley over at Trails Grill taking away the coverall. Nice job to you, Bradley.
I can't imagine. I don't remember all that many presidents just like cracking a funny joke.
Yeah, not really. Maybe whatchamacallit, Franklin Roosevelt and stuff like that, or Teddy Roosevelt, I mean.
Reagan did do like one.
Yeah,
There was like
he might have told one joke in his terms. I don't know.
like there was like that one where like the balloon popped and he was like, "Miss me."
Yeah, that's right. That was a pretty solid one.
Yeah,
that was. I gotta
you
give
gotta,
that one to
yeah,
him.
you really do.
Oh man, that's super funny. But so Jimmy Carter is first up to bat. He said, "My steam in this country has gone up substantially. It is very nice now when people wave at me, they use all their fingers." Yeah, that's definitely a good one. I know my grandpa always said that whenever he cut people off in traffic, they would tell him he was number one.
Yeah.
Just flipping the bird at him.
Yeah.
Let's see on this next one. This is Oh, okay, so this is another political joke. George Washington's army. Question which one of Washington's officers had the best sense of humor? Lafayette. Oh, okay. Wow. Let's see. Dwight D. Eisenhower. Oh my gosh, that was a funny one. John F. Kennedy on heroism. It was absolutely involuntary. They sank my boat. Answering a little boy on how he became a war hero. That's pretty funny.
It was involuntary.
Yeah, he was just. I'm being real with you, little boy.
They sunk us.
Yeah,
like,
I literally got on a raft.
it was literally sink or swim.
Yeah, literally. That's pretty funny. I feel like that's good to have a little sense of humor about that. It's funny. Ulysses S. Grant on patriotism. I know only two tunes. One of them is Yankee Doodle and the other isn't. That's pretty funny. Let's see. Michelle Obama's favorite vegetable, broccoli. I kind of read it as ravioli for a second.
Yeah, like ravioli.
I was like, broccoli? What is that? Come on. No, broccoli. Let's see. Up next, Ronald Reagan on the ultimate politics metaphor. Politics is supposed to be the second oldest profession, and I've come to realize that it bears a very close resemblance to the first. Nice.
Oh.
Interesting comment, Ronald Reagan. But we do have a winner. We got the line prize, retired Vlad over at Boudreaux's Bar, taking away the line prize. Nice job to you. But yeah, just a couple different little presidential jokes going on. Nice stuff. Let's see. I'll see if there's Obama had one. He said, "These days I look in the mirror and I have to admit, I'm not the strapping young Muslim socialist I used to be." That was at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. That's pretty funny. Oh my gosh, that's great. It's like a sense of humor about those stuff.
Martin Van Buren said, "The two happiest days of my life were those of my entrance upon the office and my surrender of it."
Oh my goodness, nice.
Poor guy.
Pretty funny. John Tyler. That's pretty funny. A popularity may aptly be compared to a coquette. The more you woo her, the more apt she is to elude your embrace. Interesting, John Tyler. He's getting rejected left and right. He's the president.
Yeah. We poked you in 44. We shall. Yeah.
Nice. Abraham Lincoln. Okay, nice. This one stinks. What kills the skunk is the publicity it gives itself. Yeah, nice. President Lincoln. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Well, hey, some nice national presidential jokes on National Presidential Jokes Day. So, yeah, have a nice one, everybody. Maybe look some up for yourselves, too. But we do have balls continuing to drop on this game. We got players 3 balls away. We got players 2 balls away. Ooh. It looks like we can hit this coverall. We have to get it right now, though. Moving on to the must-go prize of $18, but that's all right. We got players 2 balls away onto that must-go of the large M, or not the large M, but the large frame, and, of course, the coverall as well. But we do have a little bit of Minnesota Twins news to get into. We are now 57-53 on the season. We did lose that game against the Dodgers last night, unfortunately. But before I get into it, we do have Brune over at Shooter's Saloon and Shot over at BNL Bar. Both of them splitting up the large frame. Nice job to you two. But, yep, before I get into it, we do have Saga Guy and Kath. Saga Guy is over at Broadway Bar, and Kath is over at Clear Grit. Nice job to the both of you taking away that coverall. But for the Dodgers, they extended their season-high winning streak to 10 games with an 8-5 victory over the Minnesota Twins on Wednesday night. So not a great, Wednesday night for our Twins, but it is what it is. We have the Angels to bounce back against tomorrow at 8:38 p.m. That's a peculiar time.
Interesting time.
Yeah, very true.
And it's at Angel Stadium, so why are they starting it at that time?
I don't know. That is weird.
Maybe
baseball is like the only sport I know to like do things like that.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I'm not too sure. I wonder if that's like how they have it like down too.
Yeah, like maybe that's just when they start like doing things in the stadium.
Yeah, true. Yeah, 9 or 8:38. That is when it is.
And then the next one is like 8:07.
What?
What are the Angels doing?
I don't know. Like the Angels are doing it too.
Yeah.
Interesting. I wonder if they have. I wonder if they have something in the, like in the pregame, like that they do.
Yeah, there's got to be.
That's interesting.
I don't remember there being anything weird about Angel Stadium when I used to go.
Yeah, I've only ever seen like increments of 5 like minutes when scheduling like any sports game.
Yeah.
But I have seen it before like this. But I mean, only the Angels are doing it on the schedule.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Do they do it the next time they play them? No, it's all at like 0:10 and stuff.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah. I guess because interesting.
That is weird. I wonder why they did that. I wonder if there must be some sort of.
It's just when like Shohei Ohtani can come in. So
yeah, literally.
We gotta provide that extra like 3 minutes.
Giving them an extra 8 just to make sure.
Yeah,
that's pretty funny. Hey, well, we are facing the Twins tomorrow at 8:38 p.m. And then at 8:07 on Saturday, and then at 3:07 on Sunday. So those are going to be the 3 games for tomorrow and this weekend. So definitely look forward to them. Hopefully we can get 3-0. That would definitely be nice to kind of start getting a little lead. Actually, with that loss against the Dodgers, hold on. Where are we at in the standings now?
We might still be tied with the Guardians.
We might be falling back. Yeah, we fell back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're back. We're back a game and a half now.
Wow.
Damn, we're in second place in the AL Central. Not cool at all. Yeah, unfortunately, the Guardians have been kind of heating up recently, and we've been kind of cooling down a little bit. Just not having a great time. We're 4-6 in our last 10, with the Guardians being 7-3. Oh, man, who have they even been playing recently? What, the Tiger? Oh, okay. They're playing the Tigers and the Astros.
Oh.
Interesting. Yeah, and the Diamondbacks. So they've had a nice recent schedule, looks like. But we do have a winner, Retired Lad, over at Boudreaux's Bar, taking away the line. Nice job to you. But that was our Twins news for the day. Let's take a look if there's any breaking news, just to make sure we're not missing out on anything. Let's take a look, see. just the hot dog thing from yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, Minnesota Twins. Big pressure on the Twins to stay on top of AL Central this week. Not able to do it. A rare week gives the AL Central. Okay. Oh, okay, against the Twins.
That's going to be a pretty cool night.
Yeah. The Twins announced plans for a diversity Native American Heritage Night, so that was pretty cool. So the 2 nights of celebration are planned for August 15th and 16th as Minnesota takes on the Kansas City Royals at Target Field.
Oh.
That was pretty sweet. Definitely will be really cool. Let's see. Other than that, no other events it looks like that they're scheduling. Just kind of going on as normal. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff. Hopefully, we just keep on doing better as the season progresses. But as you guys know, we have teamed up with the Minnesota Twins. You can play the eTap game, Twins Win Today, wherever Pilot games are played. Definitely try it out and let us know what you think. But we do have balls continuing to drop on this game. We moved past the large frame and the coverall, so we now have the must-goes available. We got Rockettes taking it away along with Dilly Dilly and Wolfstein. Rockettes over at Mapleview Lounge, Dilly Dilly over at Johnny B's, and Wolfstein over at Carboni's Pizza. Nice job to you three. But, of course, we do have the Twiking Zone standings to take a look at. It's what you guys earn points every day from 12 to 1 p.m. during the lunch hour bingo with Twins Bingo. But we do have a winner on the coverall. It's Wolfstein over at Carboni's Pizza. Nice job to you taking that $23 out of the way. But we do have those player standings to get into for the Twiking Zone, so I'll let you take them away.
Oh, yeah, kicking us off in 10th place, we have Putz over at Knuckleheads Bar and Grill with 34,000 points. Shortly ahead and previously unranked, we have 9th place Juicy Loser over at VFW Columbia Heights with 35,000 points. In 8th place, it's Tez over at Poppers with 49,000 points. With a good jump forward in 7th place, previously in 6th, we have Red over at American Legion Fridley with 71,000 points. In 6th place, previously in 7th, pushing Red back, we have Caribou over at Cooper's Restaurant with 72,000 points. In 5th place, we do have previously in 4th, Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 83,000 points. In 4th place, previously in 5th, pushing Mikey Wins back, we have Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 87,000 points. In 3rd place, kicking off that 100,000 point club, it's Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine with 106,000 points. In 2nd place, we have Sinbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 116,000 points. And in 1st place, holding on to that spot, we have Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 119,000 points. Good job to all of our players in those standings. Definitely starting off season 12 right.
Oh, yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. But, of course, we do have some location standings to get into. And starting it off in 10th place, we do have Floppy Crappy over at Pokegama Township with 40,000 points. But in 9th place, we have Cooper's Restaurant in Egan with 49,000 points. In 8th place, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 62,000 points. 7th place, we got Minigert Sports Hub in La Crescent with 67,000 points. 6th place, our place on 3rd, and Faribault has 78,000 points. 5th place, we get into the 100,000 point club with VFW Blaine. They have 128,000 points. In 4th place, we got Poppers in Virginia with 135,000 points. 3rd place, it is Corky's Bar in South Haven with 195,000 points. 2nd place, it is American Legion Fridley with 231,000 points. 1st place is VFW Spring Lake Park. They have 291,000 points on the season, only 9,000 points away from that 300,000 point club. But of course, we do have some more stuff to get into. If you feel like taking a little break from some bingo every now and again throughout the day here at Pilot Games, don't worry about it. You can take a little eTap break and cool off a little bit. Because we here at Pilot Games, we have over 50 different charitable eTap games that you guys can get into. Play them anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All of these games have small bets between 50 cents and $5 and awesome bonus and free play rounds on top of all that. But we do have a winner on the line prize.
Oh, yeah, we got Retired Lad over at Boudreaux's Bar and G's over at Howie's Corner Bar. They're going to be splitting up that $13 line prize, as well as Frank hiding back there over at Johnny B's. Good job to all of our winners on that line prize as we start working for that $9,000 large frame prize.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to those winners. But we do have some music history to get into and a very iconic duet happening on this day in 1980. I'll let you take it away.
Oh, yeah. In 1980, Johnny Cash sings a duet of Jackson with Miss Piggy on The Muppet Show. He also gets under the fur of Ralph, the dog, with his song Dirty Old Egg Sucking Dog.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice stuff to Johnny Cash. Always love to see it. Yeah, Johnny Cash is probably one of my favorite country singers of all time. I mean, if you know, I feel like any person that would listen to country would probably just put them. He's automatic top 5. I feel like.
Yeah, he has to be.
Yeah, and especially even for people who don't listen to country, kind of like me.
Everyone just knows.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I don't listen to too much country. My country kind of just extends only to the Highwaymen and Willie Nelson, so it's kind of like. But other than
Willie and Jenny,
Willie and Jenny, of course, everybody kind of in that group. But we do have a winner on the large frame. It's Frank over at Johnny B's taking it away. Nice job to you, Frank. But yeah, that's kind of where it ends for me. A couple random songs from the '60s too that my grandpa liked. So. Yeah, that's kind of where country goes for me, but I can definitely respect a lot of country, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely
especially like the Johnny Cash and a lot of like the older country music.
Yeah, 100%.
A lot of that's like great.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree, and I feel like there's definitely some fun random songs too, that are fun to just party to and that sort of thing. I can definitely respect that too, but. We do have another little tidbit of music history to get into, and deviating very far from country this one is. But we do have a winner. It's Dilly Dilly over at Johnny B's taking away the coverall. Nice job to you, Dilly Dilly. But of course, in 2009, Train gets back on track, releasing Hey Soul Sister, their first hit since Calling All Angels in 2003. It becomes the top-selling song of 2010 on iTunes. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely some fun stuff. I actually kind of
wasn't he? He was like 43 when he released that, wasn't he?
He might have been. I remember when Calling All Angels was popular, and I actually never knew that was a Train song.
Yeah, I don't know if I probably heard it, but I don't know. Can't even think of what it is right now. I don't know if I've heard it. But I definitely have heard Hey Soul Sister for sure.
Oh,
that was 100% one. But let's see who is the main dude of the band? Was it Pat Monahan?
I believe so.
Let's see, Pat Monahan. Let's see how old he is. This was really funny because I remember some. Yep, he was totally like 40 when he released it, but. Whatchamacallit, I remember because it was like a middle school dance that we had going on, and they were playing that song, and I was dancing to it. One of my buddies was saying this guy is 40 years old that's singing right now. I was like, what? and I was like, why are we playing? Why are they playing him at a middle school dance then? And I was so weirded out by it, and it stuck with me for so long. And so it's just always floated in my mind. Whenever I see that song, I'm like, dang, that guy's kind of old. like for making music for that kids listen to and stuff. It was kind of funny to me, but I mean, obviously 40 isn't actually old in the scheme of things. But as a 6th grader, I was just standing there this is kind of interesting. That was pretty funny.
I like how in the kid perspective too. It's just even as a kid, I wouldn't have even thought about it. It was oh yeah, he's just making music for everyone. It's why are we listening to music made by someone who's 40?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was just hold on a sec. It's funny because I would turn around and then they'd have AC/DC on or something. And I was woo.
Yeah. And then Smashing Pumpkins was older than.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, they were young when they released it though, so they get a pass. They get a pass.
Yeah.
For that. That's pretty funny though. But yeah, Train on this day in history, doing some funny stuff with Hey Soul Sister.
Yeah, and then they just kept releasing music after that.
Yeah, I never really kept up with anything that they did. So do they still release music today?
I don't know if they do today.
Let's take a look, but we do have a couple winners on the line prize.
Oh, yeah, we got Dilly Dilly over at Johnny B's, and we got G's over at Howie's Corner Bar. They're going to be splitting up that $15 line prize as we start working for that $9,163 large frame prize.
Yeah, it looks like they do have a couple recent albums from 2016, 2017. It looks like.
Okay, so not
it looks like they did a Led Zeppelin cover album. Train does Led Zeppelin 2.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Whole Lot of Love is on there. That's super funny. Moby Dick, Living Loving Maid. That's
What is
funny.
and what should never be?
Wow, that's hilarious.
Ramble on.
That's
A
crazy.
heartbreaker.
They even played it. They had it live too. They even did a whole thing about it. That's crazy. I never even knew this.
I might cry.
Wait. Train does Led Zeppelin 2. Wait, so Led Zeppelin 2 is also a cover band? So, but they were just doing that.
Yeah, they were just
Yeah.
doing the album Led Zeppelin
Yeah,
2.
yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of like, wait,
Yeah,
hold on
no,
a second.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're good.
Okay, I was like, are they performing with Led Zeppelin 2? I was like,
a cover
whoa. I was like just featuring Led Zeppelin 2. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh no.
I think there's a Led Zeppelin cover band coming near us soon. I
That's
heard
awesome.
advertisements on one of our radio stations, and I was like,
Greta Van Fleet's touring?
I
Gosh, I hate them.
Oh, man.
I don't like. There's this
don't like
scene.
the defense that they get.
Oh, I know.
It's like, oh, they're not just like them; they're different.
Dude,
it's
like they try to be like them.
They tried, and then they're like, you haven't even given their newest album a shot. It sounds nothing like Led Zeppelin. I was like, you mean they got enough hate to where they changed their
Yeah,
sound?
exactly.
It's like
exactly. Like if it
MGK
doesn't
did the
sound
same.
like Led Zeppelin, it's like I don't know if I want to listen to it anymore.
was like,
It's like
MGK
that's
did the
the only
same
reason
thing.
I liked them in the first place.
Exactly.
But we do have a winner. We got Rockettes over at Mapleview Lounge taking away the large frame. Nice job to you. But there was this random scene in Stranger Things where it was Nancy, whatchamacallit, and like a couple of the other people. It was Nancy, Steve, and like a couple of the long-haired people too.
Yeah.
And it's looked exactly like Greta Van Fleet. Like they were just walking through the woods with like their long hair and 80s like clothes on. I was like, oh my
no.
gosh, this looks so much. It was so funny to me. But we do have a couple winners. We got Frank over at Johnny B's and Verno over at Jimmy's Poorhouse. Splitting up the coverall. Nice job to the two of you.
Yeah, I remember the first time I heard Greta Van Fleet, and it was on like Z93 because that's like our alternative station around
Yeah.
here. And I remember I heard like the first sound of lyrics, and I was like, why is Jimmy Page on here?
Yeah.
Like, is he like singing now? He can't sound like that now.
No.
And I was like, it sounds like him, but it doesn't. And then I remember like finding out, and I was like, oh, I found out it's like, oh, it's a Michigan-based band. That's
Yeah.
cool and stuff.
Yeah.
And then they like kept going.
Yeah, no, they took it too far, and it was just like, oh, come on, like,
sounded-
like make up your own like
Yeah.
sound and stuff. I feel like, but it was cool. Like,
Yeah.
like they like obviously like there was a couple like good songs that they did.
Yeah.
It
I
did
like their
sound a lot like
covers.
Led Zeppelin. Yeah, and they had cool covers too.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they probably put on a good show as well. But
Yeah.
what do you know?
no.
I'd probably rather see a Led Zeppelin cover band at that point, to be honest.
I really would.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
would be a lot of fun. I saw a Dio cover band once, and that was awesome.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
I saw. I didn't see like, but like they were playing at like a festival,
Yeah.
and it was like they were doing a lot like only covers of like the Cranberries, and it was so
Oh,
funny. It was
that
really
sounds-
cool.
That sounds
Yeah.
interesting.
No, they
That's a
played
fun one.
Zombie like 3 times.
Oh, you have to.
it was so funny.
Because that's like the only song a bunch of people know, and it's not even because of the Cranberries
No,
version of
no,
it.
exactly.
Everyone thinks of the Bad Wolves version now.
Yeah. No, I don't know if I've even heard that.
Yeah, that came out in like 2018 or something, and
Really?
the song really kind of like catapulted like back into popularity.
Oh, interesting. I've probably heard it then.
Yeah, you
That's-
definitely have it. Played
Okay,
on
is
like
it-
the alternative station around here. a
Oh,
lot.
okay. Was it like featured in like a movie or show or something, or like?
I think it got bolstered up to like standings for a while.
Interesting. Here, let me take a look actually,
Yeah.
because now I'm kind of interested.
Yeah, it's Bad
Zombie.
Wolves.
Bad. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll have to take a look at it then. That's funny.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's not as
Zombie.
good as the like Cranberries version. It's more of like a they go for more of like a heavier sound with it. Kind of
Okay,
like what
okay.
Disturbed did with Sound of Silence.
I gotcha.
Like
I
same
gotcha.
kind of dealio.
Interesting. I can see it being good like that way, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's like a pretty like alternative song, so I feel like there's a lot of
Yeah.
different like kind of avenues you can go with the sound, but
Yeah.
that's pretty cool though. So definitely some cool stuff going on with that, but that was the end of our music history list with Train getting back on track with Hey Soul Sister and Johnny Cash doing funny stuff on the Muppet Show. But of course, we do have balls dropping in this game. We're past the line prize. We're onto the must-go of $18. We got Evan over at Roadside taking it away. Nice job to you, Evan. But we still got the jackpots available on the large frame and the coverall. The large frame is available in 43 balls or less to win, and the coverall is available at 50 balls or less to win. So there'll be some nice chances at some jackpots on this game. But we do have some awesome PGL stuff to get into, and you do have to sign up at pgl.world to become a member of our league. All of these PGL players compete for points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has a lot of great stuff in it, so definitely check it out. But as you guys know, we have been talking a lot about PyCon 2022 recently. It's happening on Thursday, September 15th. We're going back to the Ledge Amphitheater in Waite Park because we had such a great time there last year. But, of course, you remember Willie Nelson, a lot of great speakers, great food with Famous Dave's Barbecue, catering, everything. It was a great time, great drinks, and great people. But this year's special musical guest, we're moving on to the legendary ZZ Top. Selling over 50 million records, those Rock and Roll Hall of Famers will be playing their hits at a very special private event just for you guys. Come on out and hear about all the new products and games from Pilot Games, meet with legislators, and of course hear some great tunes all at the same time. Definitely some really cool stuff going on with that. But of course, we do have a winner. We have moved on to the must-go prizes, by the way, but we got D and C over at Joe and Stan's and BLT69 over at Lookout Bar and Grill. And then we got Steve over at Johnny B's taking the coverall all to himself. Nice job to the winners on this game. But of course, we do have a brand new list of some brand new PGL members that have signed up just recently. We're going to give them a special shout out and hopefully a little bit of beginner's luck as well.
Oh, yeah. Starting us off, we got Harley Girl, Jekka Joe, Gojo, Clyde0928, Priscilla, El Metro, Crusher, E-Payment. We have CKMN03, Becky T, Ward T, Brother, JM Bash 21, Just Meg, Cam DeBam, Nelly, Coolio17, Ashley S, Fensk 505, Angel Ma, Bread 732, Charlie U, Vodka Queen, as well as Lori.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to you guys getting on those new PGL accounts. Hopefully we can see you guys getting some jackpots or maybe even getting onto the top 10 PGL standings. And they have been absolutely insane, by the way. We just had TwinsWinsDay last night, and we have brought in a fresh set of shakeups. It is craziness on the players and location side of things. So I'll let you start off with those player standings.
Oh, yeah, starting us off in 10th place. Previously in 8th, we have Panda over at Roadside with 276,000 points. In 9th place, previously in 7th, it's Sarah Honey over at VFW Austin with 277,000 points. In 8th place, previously unranked, it's Bucks over at Rustic Saloon with 291,000 points. In 7th place, previously in 6th, it's Diesel over at Eagle St. James with 309,000 points. In 6th place, previously in 4th, it's Sloppy over at Mullins Bar and Grill with 337,000 points. In 5th place, previously in 3rd, it is Devoided over at Roadside with 343,000 points. In 4th place, previously unranked, we have Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 370,000 points. In 3rd place, previously in 2nd, it's Keeves over at Clearwater Corners with 400,000 points. In 2nd place, previously in 5th, it's Bergar over at Rusty Nail, Thief River Falls, jumping back into 2nd with 420,000 points. But in 1st place, the only player to hold on to their spot, it is Forget You D over at Eagles Austin with 498,000 points. Good job to all of our players in the PGL standings. You guys are definitely killing it.
Oh, 100%. But we do have balls dropping on this game. We got the line prize set at $483. We got the coverall jackpot at over $9,326, and we got the coverall jackpot over $63,000 as well. But definitely some crazy stuff on this game. Try and get some chances at these jackpots. Looks like Elsa's only one ball away. There it is. I think that was it. Yeah, Steve over at Johnny B swooping in from out of nowhere. That's
away
that,
from
that,
Elsa.
That's got to
Wow.
be the jackpot.
That was
for
definitely
sure
the jackpot.
That was some awesome
was on
stuff.
10.
Nice job to you,
Wow.
Steve, over at Johnny B's. That was a really, really close one. But Steve is also getting pretty close to the large frame too. 9 balls away. A couple players joining him. But of course, we do have those location standings to get into for the PGL. In 10th place, from 8th place, we got Corner Pocket and Rice falling down a little bit, but with 1,054,000 points. And now in 9th place, falling from 7th place, it's American Legion Fridley with 1,119,000 points. 8th place, coming from outside of the standings, we got Clancy's on Island Lake in Park Rapids, taking away 1,143,000 points. 7th place, rising from 9th place, Rusty Nail, Thief River Falls with 1,235,000 points. In 6th place, we got Billy's Rockford with 1,259,000 points. Just so you guys know, there's no more shakeups going into the top 6. People were able to stay pretty consistent. But, of course, 5th place is now Miltona Liquor Store with 1,354,000 points. 4th place is VFW Northfield with 1,453,000 points. 3rd place is Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 1,717,000 points. 2nd place is Mabel Liquor Store with 1,765,000 points. And 1st place is Poppers in Virginia with 1,918,000 points. Nice job to all the top 10 players and locations. You guys are going crazy recently, so definitely keep it up going into next week's PGL nights. But we do have some Minnesota Wild news to get into, and I'll let you take it away.
Oh, yeah. If you want to peek into Minnesota Wilds and NHL's future superstars, look no further than Edmonton, Canada. Before I talk further about this, we do have a large frame winner with Steve over at Johnny B's Mankato and Deuce 13 over at Ultram Caboose. They'll be splitting up that large frame. But we have a coverall prize going out to Scarlett over at Mama T's Castle, taking home that $43 Musco coverall prize all to themselves. Good job.
Awesome stuff to you guys.
Oh, yeah, but we were just talking about that Edmonton, Canada, where there's normally reserved for winter holidays. This year's 2022 IIHF World Junior Championships will take place from August 9-20 after COVID-19 canceled the regularly scheduled tournament. The Wild boast 8 prospects proving their skills for their respective countries, showcasing one of the top prospect pools across the NHL. Definitely going to be some awesome stuff, and that's going to be really fun to watch.
Oh, yeah, 100%. So definitely some cool stuff going on with the Wild. Let's take a look, see if there's any other breaking news going on with them, just to make sure we're not missing out. But, yeah, pretty cool stuff. It looks like they say about the 2022 World Juniors Day 2, Minnesota Wild's prospects pointless, but not pointless. An interesting comment. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean. Let's see. Minnesota Wild top 25, under 25. Sam Henches made some moves to be number 24. Ooh, interesting stuff. I mean, hey, top 25, that is a good place to be. Let's see. Other than that, Marcus Foligno's birthday is today. That's pretty awesome. Or it was yesterday. Happy birthday to Marcus Foligno. That's some pretty cool stuff. Let's see. Other than that, okay. Looks like they have 9 different theme packs plus single game Wild tickets on sale August 8th. Huh, cool. So a couple days ago. That was pretty cool stuff. Other than that, not looking too much other stuff. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. But wait, whoa, what? Somebody said we might not have Kaprizov for the next season.
No, I think that was before he made it back to
July 20th. Yeah, that was July
before
20th.
he was even back.
Why is
in
that
the
such
US?
an old article on there? Interesting. I was wondering. I was like, why are they?
They had that one up before any of the ones about him returning home.
Yeah.
Like it would have been more recent.
Yeah, interesting. That's really weird. But hey, yeah, nothing to worry about with Kaprizov though. It is a little bit more updated now.
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah, he is back. But other than that, let's see. Okay. So it looks like Jesper Wallstead had a pretty decent game. How about Liam Ogren? Was he doing pretty good? Let's see. Okay. Not a whole lot that he did. Looks like some older prospects are getting a little bit more playing time.
Nah.
Let's take a look. Carson Lambos finished the game with 0 points, just over 8 minutes on the ice. Oh, wow. Apparently he had a brutal game and somehow finished -1 in the victory. Let's see. Yeah, interesting. Apparently Lambos didn't look pretty good, so we'll just have to move on from that. Then even that person said that, so interesting. Ryan O'Rourke was a ghost out there apparently, so not really much better than Carson Lambos, but looks like Jesper Wallstedt was a little bit of a highlight among the low lights of the game. Apparently, it looks like both teams just were having a rough time on the ice. But hey, I feel like stuff like that happens.
Yeah.
But like in this type of stuff, like when you're playing a bunch of random prospects against each other, like, and especially like just prospects that aren't normally going to be on the ice at the same time ever.
Exactly. They're not like ready to like work as like a team anyway.
Exactly. So it definitely is going to look a little bit more different than how they might look individually out on the ice. But of course, take all that with a grain of salt. But we do have only about 30 seconds left to get enrolled for this next game of Skull Bingo. We got over 63 grand available on that coverall jackpot and 50 balls or less to win. So definitely try and get out on that. But as you guys know, we have teamed up with the Minnesota Wild. And for the E-Tab game, Let's Go Wild, you can play it today at your favorite Minnesota bars. Definitely take a look at it, try it out, let us know what you think. But we got a little bit of a fishing report to get into.
Oh, yeah, and we are looking at Bemidji Area Lakes, and this is by Explore Minnesota, and this was recorded on August 4th, 2022. The bass bite has been phenomenal in the Bemidji Area Lakes. Slinging plastic frogs into the lily pads and shallow weeds offers a lot of fast action. During the day, plastic worms, tube jigs, and jig worms have been the best. Walleye anglers continue to take some fish when using live bait rigs or spinner rigs with leeches or crawlers. Look to Bemidji, Black Duck, and the Cass Lake chain for the most fish. Crappies and bluegills continue to bite at the deep weed edges. The best presentations are small jig and plastics and crappie minnows or small leeches under a slip bobber.
Okay, definitely some interesting stuff going on. So take that advice and become better fishermen because of it. So hopefully you guys are having a good fishing season so far, and hopefully you continue to. But of course, we got a little reminder for you guys. Just when you are playing pilot games, take some pictures. Whether you're holding your jackpot message up next to your smiling face, or just having fun with friends and family, playing some pilot games. We love getting all sorts of those pictures, so definitely send them in. You can share them on Facebook with the hashtag Pilot Games, or you can even just send it in to us directly on Facebook, or you can email them to jackpots@pilotgames.com. All of those are very good ways to send in player picks. But, of course, we do have balls dropping on this game. We got the line prize set at $13. We got the large frame jackpot at $9,342, and the coverall jackpot over 63 grand on that one. So definitely some nice chances at some nice prizes on this game. But we do have a little bit of Vikings news to get into, and we got an unofficial depth chart to get into. So this depth chart is formulated from like the kind of like scouts, and so not scouts, but like not the coaching staff, but other members of the team of the Vikings that are like sitting in on the practices and still kind of know what's going on, but more like people that are just building things for sending things out to fans and like just kind of getting things out for like fan relations and stuff like that. So this is their unofficial depth chart, just based on very shallow